Fragments of the song for the fourth Sabbath. The themes of this song can no longer be discerned. The first portion preserves the beginning of the song, the second stood near the end. A text belonging to the instructor. The song accompanying the sacrifice on the fourth Sabbath, sung on the 25th of the first month. Praise the God of, who stand before. The kingdom of, with all the chiefs of, the king of the godlike beings, when they come with the godlike beings of, together for all of their assemblies, their might for all the powerful warriors, for all the rebellious councils. The end of the fifth Sabbath song. Themes include angelic warfare, presumably in the last days, and God's predestination of all events in creation. They shall be judged, and they shall not come to the Yahad, without those who provide the plans and the knowledge of the utterly holy, light and insight, the war of the godlike beings in the removing. Surely the weapons of warfare belong to the God of divine beings. The armies of heaven and the wonders of all the divine spirits shall run at his command, while the voice of tumult with his might, armies of divine spirits at war in the clouds. But the victory shall belong to the God of divine beings. God, by his knowledge, has created wonderful new works. All these has he wondrously created. None can comprehend his glorious plan. To the King of the wise, godlike beings belong all matters of knowledge. Indeed, the God of knowledge causes all that happens forever. Through his knowledge and by means of his glorious plan, all the eternal seasons have come to be. He has created the former things at their times, and the latter things at the time appointed for them. None among those who are knowledgeable, those to whom revelation has come, can grasp these things before he does them. Even when he brings them into existence, none can truly comprehend them. None of the divine beings understands what he has designed, for these things are part of his glorious creation and were part of his plan before ever they came to be. The song for the sixth Sabbath. Each of the 7 chief princes recites a psalm. Then, in order, each of the same 7 beings offers a blessing. A text belonging to the instructor. The song accompanying the sacrifice on the sixth Sabbath, sung on the 9th of the second month. Bless the God of the godlike beings, you who inhabit the highest heaven. Holy of holies, and exalt his glory. Knowledge of the eternal godlike beings, those called to the highest of heights. A psalm of blessing will be spoken in the language of the first chief prince to the eternal God, incorporating his language's 7 wondrous blessings. Then he will bless the King of all the eternally holy 7 times with 7 wondrous words of blessing. A psalm of exaltation will be spoken in the language of the second chief prince to the King of truth and righteousness, incorporating his language's 7 wondrous exaltations. Then he will magnify the God, all the divine beings who are appointed for righteousness, 7 times with 7 words of wondrous exaltation. A psalm of glorification will be spoken in the language of the third chief prince, a glorification of his faithfulness directed to the King of the angels, incorporating his language's 7 wondrous glorifications. Then he will glorify the God of the exalted angels 7 times with 7 words of wondrous glorification. A psalm of praise will be spoken in the language of the fourth to the warrior, who is over all the godlike beings, incorporating his language's 7 wondrous warrior utterances. Then he will praise the God of warrior power 7 times with 7 words of wondrous praise. A psalm of thanksgiving will be spoken in the language of the fifth to the glorious King, incorporating his language's 7 wondrous thanksgivings. Then he will thank the glorified God 7 times with 7 words of wondrous thanksgiving. A psalm of rejoicing will be spoken in the language of the sixth to the God of goodness, incorporating his language's 7 cries of wondrous rejoicing. Then he will cry out with rejoicing to the King of goodness 7 times with 7 words of wondrous rejoicing. A psalm of musical praise will be spoken in the language of the 7th chief prince, a powerful musical praise to the God of holiness, incorporating his language's 7 wonderful praise elements. Then he will sing praise to the King of holiness 7 times with 7 wondrous words of musical praise, together with 7 psalms of blessing to him, 7 psalms of exaltation of his righteousness, 7 psalms of glorification of his kingdom, 7 psalms of praise of his glory, 7 psalms of thanksgiving for his wondrous doings, 7 psalms of rejoicing for his might, and 7 psalms of musical praise of his holiness. The generations of 7 times with 7 wondrous words, words of, then, in the name of the glory of God, the first of the chief princes will bless all the, and all the wise with 7 wondrous words, blessing all their counsels in his holy temple with 7 wondrous words, and blessing those who know eternal things. In the name of his truth, the second chief prince will bless all their stations with 7 wondrous words. Indeed, he shall bless with 7 marvelous words. He will also bless all who exalt the king with 7 words of his marvelous glory, and he will bless all who are eternally pure. In the name of his exalted kingdom, the third of the chief princes will bless all who are exalted in knowledge with 7 words of exaltation, blessing all the divine beings wise in his truth. Indeed, he shall bless with 7 marvelous words. He will also bless all those appointed for righteousness with 7 marvelous words. In the name of the majestic king, the fourth of the chief princes will bless all who walk upright with 7 majestic words. He will also bless those who establish majesty with 7 wondrous words, blessing all the divine beings who draw near to his veritable truth with 7 righteous words, so that they can gain his glorious compassion. In the name of his majestic wonders, the 5th chief prince will bless all who comprehend the mysteries of pure insight with 7 words of his exalted truth. He will also bless all who are quick to do his will with 7 wondrous words, blessing those who confess him with 7 majestic words, comprising a wondrous thanksgiving. In the name of the warrior deeds of the divine beings, the 6th chief prince will bless all who are insightful warriors with 7 wondrous words of his warrior power. He will also bless all who are perfect in the way with 7 wondrous words, that they might continue forever in the company of all the eternal beings. Yet again will he bless all who wait for him with 7 wondrous words, that his compassionate loving kindness might return to them. In the name of his holiness, the 7th chief priest bless all the holy who establish knowledge with 7 words of his wondrous holiness. He will also bless all who exalt his laws with 7 wondrous words that act as mighty shields. Yet again will he bless all who are predestined for righteousness, they who praise his glorious kingdom forever and ever, with 7 wondrous words that lead to eternal peace. Then, in the name of his holiness, all the chief princes will bless in unison the God of divine beings with all their 7-fold appointed words of blessing. They will also bless those predestined for righteousness and all those blessed of the eternally blessed. To them, saying, Blessed be the Lord, the King of all, exalted above every blessing and praise, he who blesses all the holy who bless him, and those who declare his righteousness in the name of his glory, he who blesses all who receive blessing forever.